everybody, hello, how you doing today? Today is January 6th. Thanks for checking me out. This is Marcos from Imp Reviews, just checking it out again. Now, again, had another good weekend. It's Sunday, didn't do anything, but I did get some things over the last couple days through the mail, and I just wanted to check this guy out with you. This first, stuff is really good, you guys. This stuff is even better. And it's alright, you know. Alright, now, I was just checking out my collection. I've got a bunch of Optimus Primes. A bunch. Probably you guys do too, but I've got from the little guys all the way up to MAS01 Optimus Prime, you know, and they're all great. And then when I saw this guy come out like 6 months ago, I knew he was going to be on pre-order. I pre-ordered him right away. This guy was $369 off the Chosen Prime. You know, I thought about it to myself and I'm like, man, that's a big figure. Do I really want that in my collection? I was like, hell yeah, I want that in my collection. That thing is sick. Check him out. Boom. Now, this guy is just ridiculously huge. I had to go and buy this curio cabinet just to fit him in there, and he fits perfect in there. You know, some of the things on this, because it is a Chinese figure, it is a knockoff figure, or whatever, and I understand that. I'm getting that now, you know. If you were to buy this, if like say Fans Toys put this out with all their really good plastic and really good engineering, this thing would be $1,000, but he's only 400 bucks. And I thought that was a perfect price point. When you hold him in hand, he feels really good. I mean, this guy's not floppy. He's got a lot of die cast. Everybody that I have look at him, they're like, damn, that thing's huge. You try and pick him up, and this guy, he's got to weigh at least, I don't know, 15 pounds. He's fucking awesome. All his wheels move and all that kind of stuff. Now, when I look at him every day in my curio cabinet that I set up, he looks great. He shines and all that kind of stuff. All of his articulation points are great. But because he's a Chinese figure, he's kind of a knockoff or whatever, the plastic is just not that great. So there's one thing that already broke on me was a little computer panel on the side of his arm right here. Just trying to open it up and the little tab broke off, but it still fits in there fine, it's fine. And then a couple of his lights, like on his matrix, once you put the batteries in, they stay on. You can't push the button to make it go off and on. And his foot down here, you push the button and the lights come on, but as soon as you release the button, they turn off. So there's a little bit of like stuff that's not super quality made, but I am totally over that. I don't even care. To have this guy in my collection is just badass. But I'm gonna start talking about him and check him out. I'll get him transformed and all that kind of stuff. All right, so first things first is he did come with this right here. Now, that's just a poster that you get, you know, just kind of like showing you what's up. And then his instructions on the back. Now, the instructions, they kind of leave you hanging a little bit, but not too bad. You'll get through it. But if you use them one by one, you know, they're pretty good. Matter of fact, I had a couple of my friends, right when I pulled them out of the box, they were like, holy shit, you know, and then they started like messing with them, and I just let them go on it, let them start transforming it. They've never transformed anything before. They got through it just by looking at the directions, you know, so that was pretty cool. I thought it's not very difficult, right? And he comes with the card right here. And on the back of the card, right? Okay, and then they give you the little serial number of what yours is. Mine happens to be LCO521. That's pretty cool. And it's like a credit card. It's not cardboard, it's plastic. That's cool. And then you get this little plastic bag right here, just all these little plugs that you could put all throughout the holes and whatnot. I'm not gonna use any of these. They're gonna stay in the bag. The blue is pretty dark and you can't really see any of that, but putting these in here, that's fine. And then you get some of the stuff that comes with them for like pegging his legs together in his transformation mode. And some of the little battery covers are all gray, like this little piece right here. A couple of those. And you get your matrix, which is pretty heavy. And like I said, the lights just stay on. You're supposed to be able to push the button in the back, and it's supposed to, you know, turn on and off. But I couldn't get it to turn off, so I just left it on. But I'll be taking it back out. Anyway, and that's really hefty, you guys. That's all solid die cast right there. A lot of chrome, feels really good, very nice. These are the batteries that you order from Amazon, right there. They were $1.99 for 10. Now you're gonna need 2 packs. You literally used all these batteries, so it's 3 per each thing that you can light up, and each has an individual switch. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay him down on the table and show you exactly where these batteries go on him. Okay, first is his head, and on the back side, there's the switch right there, and you can just pull this off right there, and there are the batteries. Now when you guys put these in, you got to put them in a certain way, obviously, right? But it doesn't give you a directional pattern for the batteries. So if you put them all in one way and the light switch doesn't turn on, just get each one and flip them all over and you'll be fine. And then turning this thing on is just right here. And look how bright those are. Very bright, very nice. And it will work with 2 batteries, but you put 3 in there because you'll see as you put 2 in and then the third one in, they get bright. The lights will be definitely brighter. Okay, put this back on. This thing's fucking awesome. Okay, and then inside the chest, I'm gonna turn them upside down here. Right here, and you're going for these lights here. So you just open up his chest. Like that. And these guys are what came in that little baggie, and these come off. And there's your batteries right there. And here's your light switch right here. And you can see they just turned on. Cool, and then turn them on. That's what they are right there. On, off. Those work really well. That's cool. Okay, tap into place. And now you're going for the feet. Okay, now down on the bottom side of the feet, they give you the other little guy right here. All right, and the batteries just go right in there, and there's the switch right there. And this one, this is the good foot. The other foot's the one that's messed up. But whatever, I like it, and that's what they look like. Cool. And I'm gonna set him off to the side. See? And the matrix. Now doing the matrix, this thing is a little loose on mine, but it's okay, I understand. It's just a hollow cylinder, a couple little lock tabs in there. This guy right here, just come off the back. There's the switch. And that pops out. And you got your batteries right there. Just 2 in this one, so that's cool. And popping them out, I just go like this. I used a flathead screwdriver, like a real fine flathead screwdriver to pop in all my batteries. Cool, set that off to the side. All right, and his matrix. Put the matrix in. Just gonna, obviously, these are, you know, pretty much like all of them. Open this up, open that up, grab the matrix, and it slips into, you know, the home. Right there, looks good, and then this can be shut down and clipped into place and locked in. Okay, and his gun is stored on his backpack, which is pretty good. I thought that was pretty cool how they did. I'm just turn him around like that. And then you get these 2 side flaps right here, unpeg them from the side and get the box itself, unpeg it from the top, and then you have his gun right here, which just unsprings from here and kind of unfolds, and then you get his handle. Wow, and then it pops out again. So that thing is spring-loaded all over the place, a little bit of automatic. And you know, sorry you guys, I totally forgot. This thing's got a light in here. I'm gonna put those batteries in and show you. There's a switch right there. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's even better. That's sick, cool. And that's what his gun looks like. All right, and there's his gun, and doing the batteries, you just grab this guy right here, take it off, and there's the batteries right there. Then you put the little compartment back on, cool. And then this is how bright it is. Cool. Nice, there's his cannon right there. Very good. I like it. Alright you guys, so there he is in his truck mode. That took me about 10 minutes to transform from robot into truck mode. Now this is how you get him when he gets out of the box. Pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it. As you guys maybe have seen already, these do come off, and then you can take the exhaust covers off by taking this bottom piece off and then slipping this off and putting it back on if you just like that solid chrome look. It doesn't bother me either way, so I just leave it on. That works. Now his, just looking at it from the side, his mirrors articulate in and out here, make it come out. And the windshield wipers are movable. They do move up and down and that kind of thing. That looks really good. Now, because that literally was the first time I transformed them, it wasn't hard at all, you guys. It was pretty basic, pretty simple. If you have any of the other Optimus Primes, which I'm sure you do, it's pretty much the same format. And looking at it from the side, a lot of people have that sag in the center like this, you know, and he's pretty stable once you lock everything in. Now, there are a point like right here, I couldn't get that locked in, and I'm just crushing it in, and I believe it's my fault for not tabbing in certain things, but that's what it looks like from the side. That's what it looks like from the back. This guy rolls hella good too. All the wheels touch the ground. He's great. I mean, this guy's got bearings in him. I think I watched a video on how they were making them. I think they put like little bearings in them. There's that little blue lock tab right there that we were talking about earlier. That right there pegs right into the back right here, and they just give you an extra one right there. Now, this panel was the one that broke off on me right here on his arm, so I'm gonna flip him around this way and show you guys this right here. Just put your fingernail in right here, and that just displays this little computer compartment or whatever that's on the side of his arm. That's great. Okay, now since he came in the box like this and you get him out and then you follow the directions, I'm gonna go ahead and transform him step by step in front of you guys. It's gonna be a little bit difficult just because of his size, but you just lay him down and hold him and push him and this and that. It's not that difficult. Anyway, I'll go through his transformation mode. Okay, so before I put him in back into robot mode, I brought in the Optimus Prime, the MP10 figure where it's the Year of the Goat. This is Year of the Goat. Optimus Prime right there. That's their scale comparison right there. So this guy is just ridiculously huge. I'm gonna put him a little bit closer. And that's how big he is next to this little guy right here. It's pretty sick, you guys. This thing is fucking cool, man. It's just huge. If they made a bigger one, that'd be even better. But this right now is the biggest Optimus Prime that we have available to us. And if you guys are thinking about getting him, man, why not? I mean, why not? It's fucking huge. But you do have to have room for him. He is a pretty big boy. I'll move this guy off to the side. All right, so there he is next to a beer can, and there he is next to Mr. Apple Crown there. So I'm gonna do one of these real quick. Almost the last little bit of it. Okay, so here we go. So first thing you wanna do, you're gonna take this little guy off right here. Separate his legs. Roll the diesel tanks, unclip them from here. Both sides, roll them down. And these little side steps right here will get unclipped from the chrome piece right there. And just gonna push them up inside right there under his cab, unclip. Okay, and then you wanna pull his legs out. All the way till they lock out. Up. Up. You can unpeg the front bumper and the lights will come out. All right, and you want to get the back parts right here and unlock them from the rear to open up the front cab. Like that. You want to roll his head up, take his arms. When that unlocks from the front bumper, you can then get these and lay them down like that. Then you can work on the arms, pull them out, get them off to the side, extend them down, and get these flaps right here, open them up, and rotate the fists around. Okay. Like that. Then you can get this guy right here, kind of stand him up, roll him around one knee. That goes up in there. This comes down, down again, up. This right here needs to go like that. So the wheels are facing up. Then you can roll it in. Then you can bring this to the back, down, back side. Up, backside, that up. Okay, back to the front. Now you can lock that back into place. There, up, shut his chest. That, boom, boom, boom. And then on the back side right here, these will just collapse in, and these right here will tab into there, and the back right here will go up onto the shoulders. Okay. And these come forward like this, lock into place. Okay, you guys, so guess what? It is the next day. When I was doing this last night, my camera had too much storage space on it, so I had to stop, and it was already late enough when I was like, I'll finish it up tomorrow. But anyway, where I left off, I was checking it out. It's right about here, and the only thing I think of right now is, because the whole day went by, is articulation and then size comparison. Now look, you guys, this guy is big, he's beefy, he's great. Just turning his headlights on right here, and then, you know, looking at him, he's awesome. Just full of metal everywhere. So, you know, his articulation is not going to be as great as like the Op-X, you know. Starting with his head here, these do move. The horns on his head, you can move them back and forth, and you can get the head and rotate it left to right. It does go all the way around. It only goes down about that far, and then it goes up about that far right there, so you can look that way, you know, that kind of thing. And his arms, he can get his arms up all the way to about here, which is pretty good. And then coming down this way, like I said, they do go forward a little bit and back a little bit through transformation, and then you can get the bicep swivel here and then rotate up. That's it. You can't shove it up and get the whole all the way up, and there's nothing back here that does that. And looking at his hand does, you know, the thumb, all the fingers move by themselves. They can't really spread them apart too much, but they do open up and get the hand, you know, that kind of thing. Cool. And then you can put them this way like that, and his waist does swivel. Yeah, due to transformation, obviously you can go all the way around like that. Okay, and then looking at his legs, you get the this way, and you can get up about that far right there, and you can get the knees to go down. Really heavy-duty ratchets. His ankles, like this, are on a blocker and get about that far right there. That's pretty far, like that. And then his toes about that, and down and up. Really cool, really cool. Back down, right here, that. All right, so that's cool. I'm gonna turn his lights on. All right. Good. And you know, I'm gonna try and mess with his feet real quick. Excellent. So I'm gonna set him off to the side. Now I'm gonna bring in some things for some size comparison. All right, you guys. So here he is next to Masterpiece Bumblebee. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. So you can put him like this. And he can hold Bumblebee. That's awesome. Put him off to the side. Stand right here. And here he is next to MAS-01. Optimus Prime right there. Now this guy is, I think, 18 inches tall. So this guy's pretty big. Awesome. Get him. Set him right here. And here he is next to Omega Supreme. Now, he pretty much dwarfs him, you know, except for the wings right here, you know, but that's the size comparison. This guy was huge, right? I mean, this guy's a big guy, and there he is right there next to him. Leave him right there. And just to be funny, here he is next to a gallon of milk. Put this off over here. I better go put it in the fridge. Go bad. All right, get these guys out of the way. All right, so just to recap, you guys, if you're thinking about it and you're just even barely thinking about it, get him. He's awesome. there's nothing wrong with them. The next thing I can do is I'm gonna put them in some photos just for the end of the video, and that's pretty much it. Thanks you guys, thanks for coming in, appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Later.